Are you getting a retries and end of file message when you try to push a Docker image to the AWS ECR? Let me show you what I mean here. So if I look at my Docker image list, I see all these images. The image I'm going to try to push will be this one here. So I'm just going to say copy this, and I say Docker push, and then push this colon version 2.1, which is from here. So I hit enter. What this does is that it tries to push this image 4 times at an increment of 5 seconds. So it goes, the first try will be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15, 20, and then it will tell you EOF or end of file. There's a couple of things you can do in order to verify and make sure everything is all good. The first thing is to check if your Ubuntu machine network connections are good. Let me clear this guy up here. You can try pinging the Google DNS on IP address 8.8.8.8 and hit enter. If your Ubuntu machine is able to reach the Google DNS server, it means you're able to reach the World Wide Web. So this means that the network connections is good. The next thing you can do, let me clear this guy here, is to check your AWS overall health here. So you can go and check by clicking on this logo here, which brings you to the home page of your AWS. And if you scroll down here, this section of your dashboard shows you your health. That's all 0. I'm not anticipating any problem with my AWS health here. And also another quick look is to look at this bell here. You can see there's no issues or nothing. But just to appease your overall curiosity, go to AWS health here. Click on this hyperlink. And then you're going to go to service health here to check the overall health of your service here. So you click on open or recent issue, which is same as this one here. And you want to look over here. You can see everything has a green check box here. And if you go all the way down, there's you can expand this accordion into more, and you can see there's no issues for today at least. So another one you can look is check the overall health of your AWS by clicking on open recent issue. You click this guy here, and if there's no issue, this is what it's supposed to look like. No event found on your open or recent issue here. On schedule change, this is what it looks like. Other notification, there's no event found. You can click on event log here, and then this will show you any recent issues with your region or zone. If you don't know which zone you are in, it's quite easy to find out. Go back to your home here, and then if you click on this area here, you can see which zone you belong to. I'm from US East 1. So if you go back to your AWS health here and go back to event log, you'll be looking under this column here to see if there's any issues here. So I don't see any issues on my area, so the overall health of the AWS seems to be all fine and good. So that only points to one thing, which is your user credential. So to check the user credential, you can reconfigure it if needed to be, but let's check it by typing AWS config and hit enter. It will show you your access key, the last 4 digit. If the last 4 digit is incorrect, which means that's something wrong with your configuration here. So to get the access key, if you don't have it, you can easily find by going to your AWS homepage here. Click on the home page to come to this page again, and if the IAM is not available here, go search for it, type IAM like this, and then the first hyperlink that there is available, click on it. You'll bring to your identity and access management web page here. Over here, you're going to go to users. Another thing I want to underscore is that the access key and your secret access ID is always associated to user. It's not associated to the global AWS account. Just be aware of that, because a lot of people think that the access key and the secret access ID is for the whole AWS, and that's so wrong. So anyway, I'm gonna select the user that I want to work with or belongs to me. I'm gonna click this guy here, and this is the access key for this account. But for some reason, if you forgot your secret access ID, no worries. Like I say, it's associated with the user account. You can actually delete and regenerate your new access key and your secret access ID, and you're off the races. To do that, you're going to click on security credential here. Once you click on user, select the user, make sure you're the right user here, and go to security credential here. And if you scroll all the way down, you can see your access key here. This is my original access key. I'm going to go ahead and delete, and then go ahead and delete this guy again one more time. You have to deactivate first, and then only then you can delete. Once that's deleted, it's gone, the access key. If you go all the way up, you can see there's no more access key here. Now to regenerate the new access key, you just go back to the same access key here, and then you click on create access key. And then since I'm using a CLI here, or command line interface, I'm going to select that and scroll all the way down and put a check here. And after that, click on next. Then you just give it a name called testing 1 2 3 or whatnot, like that, and you create an access key. Now this is your new access key here. Click on this icon here to copy on your clipboard, and let's paste it on your command line like that. Once you paste that, hit enter. They're gonna ask you your secret access key now. The secret access key is obviously here, as you can see. You can click on show to show what it looks like, and you should keep it somewhere so that you don't have to regenerate this thing or bug your IT administrator to regenerate for you again one more time. So once you got those down, you can click on this icon to save it into a clipboard and go to your command line and then paste it in there just like that and hit enter. Next, they'll ask you the default region. Right now it's showing as global here. I'm going to say done, and then I'm going to click on continue, and this will create a new access key. I'm going to click on home on the AWS here and brings me back to here. And like I told you how you can get the region name, you're going to click on this guy here, and then this is your region name. I'm from US East. I'm just going to hit enter to accept default value, and then I'm going to accept the output format as JSON, and then now you're ready. The next thing you're going to have to do is to authorize this user on this machine here. The command to authorize will be this. A couple of things you have to note here is that the region on this command line is different here and here. So make sure that you enter these two areas correctly for a region. And then the second thing would be the account number here. So if you don't know what the account number is, your administrator will be able to get for you, or if you have access to this AWS here, you can easily get it from clicking on the top right hand corner of your account here, and your account ID is available here. Click on this icon. The dashes on the account ID will disappear when you paste it into a notepad or your command line here. Once that's done, hit enter, and then if it's successful, you should get login succeeded like this. So I'm going to close this here again, or rather clean this screen again. I'm going to open my Docker image list to see my image list again. Now I'm going to try to push this again one more time. Docker push, and I'm going to push into this repository like that, colon, followed by the tag name, which is this one here, and hit enter. If everything works out well, you should be pushing your image to your Docker repository. And then let's go to our AWS, go to ECR, and this is the repository I'm trying to push. If I go to test in here, I should be seeing v2.1 here shortly after this pushing is completed, right about now. As soon as it's done, I'm gonna hit refresh, and you will see that your image is now on the AWS ECR.